You want to make a burger video with me?
No, I hate burgers.
Yeah, that is un-American. Welcome back to the kitchen. Today, Montana Burger reviews. But, it's my burger. Let's get to it. Looking around here. The frozen ones are an absolute no. They are gross. They are terrible. I've got them. I think they were given to us. They've been here for a while. But they're frozen. And they got some sort of meat glue on them. Literally meat glue to hold it in the shape of the patty. So, ooh, that might be a winner for tonight. Hold on. We'll get those. Stuff we're gonna need. The good bacon. Also, Angus. Not the cheapest. What was it? Actually, that's not too bad at all. $3.49. And what fat level is this? Does it even say? Oh, does not say.
What are you doing?
And there'll be some potatoes on this. I don't even have any food out yet.
Burgers.
Yes, burgers.
No. I choose corn dog.
You want a hot dog?
Corn dog.
We're gonna mix it up with a hot dog.
Fine, hot dog.
All right, I will make you some hot dogs. All right, let me work on it here. So none of these are complete without potatoes. Now, they do have kitchen accessories that'll do the potatoes for you, but just give them a quick rinse. Those are probably sufficient. Skin them properly. I don't know, is this a crossover episode? Is it Poverty Kitchen or not really? Making burgers. I mean, that's a high-dollar item. I mean, the idea that you should have meat with every meal is a somewhat modern concept. Probably is why Americans look like, well, me. But as a guy with a burger review channel and a cooking channel, some people do stuff with that, like potato skin, and we're Irish here, so these are potatoes. Or whatever. I've never been able to do that. I've got a recipe, tips, comments below. Want a proper knife for this. And that is how I like it. Little section just like that. Get it right there. Oh, my screen's upside down. Flip. There we go. Section just like that. See, not quite a fry. I mean, almost more of a hash brown. We're going to discuss grease in a moment. All right, things are looking. Let's get the grease going here. So for that here, we got a fancy smanchy stove here. It's all digital and stuff. Hit that, I'm going to hit high. So, speaking of the grease, for the sake of being cheap, your average run-of-the-mill vegetable oil will do the trick. I typically reuse the grease. It looks like I am fresh out. I mean, I reused it a number of times and then it gets tossed out. Olive oil. I'm feeling the olive oil, and it's great value, so maybe that's a more frugal option anyway. Let's do it. We are on high, and we should be heating here. I'll select the outside. Why select the outside? Looking down. Put that right into here. All right. We will reuse this oil, so it's not all for loss. I mean, it's a bit too expensive to do olive oil with this. No, let's use it all. Oh, it's way too much for these few potatoes we have here. So next step we got to get is the bacon. And for that, all right, so looking here, here's the settings here. This will be our baking pan, and you can see I'm heating her up to an 8. This thing goes up to 10, and then we're going to cook our burger, actually maybe on a 7. We want that a bit more. Let's look at our bacon here. All right, this is nicely seasoned bacon. You can see the seasoning on the side there. Let's put her on. I mean, I'm just making one burger, so this is ready now. So let's turn that down. And you gotta season it right. My choice is gonna be some of this Cajun and some garlic salt. So much garlic that you will smell it on yourself in the morning. We'll let that be. Let's get to the burgering part of the burger. I'll show you the consistency of our meat here, which is pretty good. As described earlier, you do not want, I'll have to clean this whole area here, the frozen patties. Make a decent sized thing here. See, I'm just working her into a nice ball. And then flatten. That's some beautiful footage. Well, let's toss her on here. I'm cooking a burger. What are you doing? A burger. Do you want a burger? Okay. Well. She's going to have a brat instead. A child-sized burger. Hand pounded as well. Let's get that on. Alright, now the cheese cutting board's got two sides. Of course, now I got to clean my table and everything. That's fine. Our cheese has mold. Okay. Stir our guys here. Oh, these are almost done. Excellent. I need more heat here. Let me get in there. Look at how beautifully crisp they are. They're going to come out lightweight and nice. So our bacon needs a flip here. Actually, use this guy. Oh, that bacon is coming across nice. Now, normally I'd be running the fan overhead, but for the sake of good audio, so you guys can hear me, I'm not doing that. These look really good. Alright, let me pull some of these out. This is usually how I choose to pull them out, is one at a time here. Because they don't cook evenly in this. And in a new wok, I think they call this. See, some are definitely darker than others. Here, there's probably a batch I can pull here. I'm going to turn the heat off for the potatoes. I'm going to look at those in a moment here. Now, a trick on these that I've done in the past is instead of just letting them put in a plate, because the grease does drain down to the plate, you can either put them on a strainer of some sort and then put a plate below them so all that grease drains out. Or paper towels do not quite do the trick. These things will get stuck to them. So no to paper towels unless you get the really thick, like Bounty stuff. Shop towels. We usually have shop towels around because there's a shop around here. And those absorb the grease, or filter it out. It actually ends up in the bottom of the plate, but does not stick to these things when they cool. Our bacon's nearly done. Let's push this that way. Things are looking up. That there for now. Alright, into the cheese here. So let's do a flip on this. as you can see, and I'll get it right in the middle so we get right in the heat. One side is coming along very nicely. We're still raw on the other side. I got a thing for that. I'll do this. The trap's and heated. So with the cheese, I mean, cheese slicers exist, but 1/8 inch, it's a bit too much. No American cheese. Now let's take a moment to appreciate these potatoes as they're coming out. That is just beautiful. And if we look here, look at that inside. Oh. Yes. Okay. Look at the bacon too. Now let's look at this bacon. Okay, that bacon is just sexy. And the burgers as they're appearing here. Buns are a very important choice. And for this mission, I'm choosing a potato bun. How is this different from a regular bun? I'm not entirely sure. Does that mean it's made with potatoes? It definitely feels heavier than a regular bun, so that's enjoyable. Looking at the inside, pretty dry here, so let me turn this back burner on again. We've got enough grease in here. We're going to just braisen this a little bit in bacon grease. And they just need a moment there. We have to talk about condiments. Obviously, we got them all. A classic. I'm not a fan of mustard on burgers. Maybe very lightly, but nobody ever gets the ratio right, especially Burger King. 3 to 1 is supposed to be the ratio. 1 swirl of ketchup, 3 swirls of ketchup, 1 swirl of mustard. But, as I talked about in the Burger King video, they always cut the lids because the mustard gets stuck. Relish. I may choose to use some relish. So recently, I picked up this, they had it, and this is a Chick-fil-A. Love Chick-fil-A, but it's a guilty pleasure of mine as it's made with the tears of gay people. So, I mean, I bought it once. The harm's been done. I may choose to top it with some mayonnaise and bottom it with ketchup. Let's see here. Oh yes, oh yes. Okay, that's not quite perfect. This is going to be good. So this will be the Little Limbs burger. Get her. Ooh, but look at that top. Yes. That deserves a picture all on its own. I lied. I am going to use the rest of this. I think it's going to complement nicely. Which is a terrible thing. But not for my daughter. She can make her own choices of oppression. Let us get the complete dish here. Although, no lettuce on this. So that's what I was talking about with the... Let's beep it. That's what I was talking about with the grease that gets on the bottom of the plate. It can even flow. The broth, not part of the review. But, we need to consult someone else. Hold on. It's warm. Normally I'd do it with butter and then put it on a flat pan so we can basically toast the bun a little bit. But bacon grease, I think, did the trick in this case. And also, another one of my touches. This is a Montana classic. This is the Montana Burger review, after all. I also have a Montana Burger seasoning, which is really these potatoes. You changing your mind about a burger?
No, Mommy, I'm saying.
Chick-fil-A sauce makes it.
You chose bratwurst. You think so? All right. Well, now we have to review the bathrooms.